Student Jelani Day, missing for weeks, was confirmed dead.
25-year-old Jelani Day, a graduate student and aspiring doctor, now confirmed dead. Day's body was found on September 4th, floating in the Illinois River, but was just identified hours ago. Now that he's been found, his mother wants answers.
I need to know why. I need to know who.
She says he didn't know anybody in the area where his car was found and that he wasn't depressed. Now it's been 30 days and they will never talk again.
Jelani's been to Alabama, Jelani's been to Atlanta, Jelani's been to Florida, Jelani's been in Jamaica, Jelani been Puerto Rico. And I sent him 2 hours away to go to grad school. And now I can't talk to him.
Okay, so we have an update for the case of Jelani Day, 25-year-old. His body he has been confirmed as the body that was floating in the river. It was just released a few hours ago. The Illinois Police Department did confirm that it is the body of Jelani Day. Reporters spent about an hour asking the officer questions in regards to why did it take so long? What information do you have that you're able to release? Are there any suspicions of it being any foul play? And at this time, because it is still an open case, the officer was not able to really provide any clarity as to what exactly happened to Jelani Day. We are still not sure whether this is a death of maybe suicide or anything like that, or it is a homicide. The information was not clear. It was not provided at this time. However, the coroner did confirm that it is, in fact, the body of Jelani Day, according to dental records. Reporters also asked, why did it take so long? Why did it take so long for us to actually find out about the situation of this young man? And basically, the officer said that, it was really the push of the media and everyone just kind of coming together and blowing the story up. I kind of felt like, of course, because they're not going to, say it blatantly and straightforward, but perhaps the police department did not have all the resources that they need to move forward. But even that is kind of an irresponsible stance. And the reason why is if a police department is lacking any resources, I believe they have the ability to reach out to other agencies. But in this particular case, he did indicate that, the detective that was handling the case perhaps could have been overwhelmed. But again, that's really no reason why this case has been sitting for so long, especially with a situation like Jelani Day, who was part of a fraternity organization, who was a college student, was also a college graduate, had a family who loved him, a mom who was, I'm sure, calling this police department each and every day. It just doesn't make sense why this case will be at a halt or a standstill for so long. This is just a tragedy. It's really devastating. And the mom did indicate that Jelani Day was not depressed. To her knowledge, he was not depressed. And she's demanding answers. She's demanding answers as to what actually happened with her son. Again, they did not release whether there was any foul play. They did not indicate whether this was a death or a homicide. This is a grieving moment for a lot of people around the world, because I know a lot of people were hoping that Jelani Day would be found alive, that he would be recovered. And it's just really devastating. It's just really, really devastating. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to add. I think that's about it for now. Like I said, I'm going to stay on top of this case, try to keep you all updated as to what is really happening. I personally want to stay informed myself. So, of course, I'm going to share as I learn along the way. But this is definitely a grieving moment for our community. Jelani Day has been confirmed the deceased body that was found floating in the river. 25-year-old young college graduate on his way to become a doctor, headed towards success. This is just a tragedy. Let's keep the family in prayers, especially the mom. She has been so bold and so courageous to be in front of the media, really speaking out. I just really admire her strength. Oh my gosh. Like, her strength is just, it's beyond this world. It really, really is, for her to manage to keep herself together and be a voice to her son. And just continue to fight this big machine of media that chose not to cover this case. It's not that they didn't have the opportunity to cover it. They just chose not to cover it for whatever reason. It's just a tragedy. It really, really is. And I'm just glad that we were able to learn about Jelani, who he was, his family, and hopefully he can be the one that will bring change in terms of how media handles the stories that they pick and choose that they want to cover. Thank God for social media, where we have the power of media at our fingertips, where we can be media. We can be the force of media and make media cover these stories and other stories like this. And hopefully all the stories won't have such a tragic end if we respond rapidly, and hopefully we can save some lives. All right, y'all. Like I said, this is just really, really sad. And I'm going to keep you all updated as I learn more.